in groups. I send you guys a question here.
And two or three rooms.
I think two, and I will be in the room with less people. Okay, and put Angel in the other room because our host here too to help us. And guys, this is the topic today. It's about this poverty and privilege, and I wanted to make you guys think not about poverty only relation with money, like financial poverty. Think about every type of poverty, like spiritual knowledge, about knowledge and education, all the kind of poverty. Okay, so and think of that, you could make general spectrum of this topic, and I think it was be good. And let's see, you guys could see the questions on the chat. Okay, no? Oh
No, I thought you already sent, but no.
yeah, I
Sorry.
thought too.
Yeah, I misunderstood.
Now got
now
it?
yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I sent to the waiting room. I don't know why, but okay.
So guys, accept invitation. I create the rooms. You're gonna speak more or something?
No. So you could say.
Just accept the invitation. Don't forget to choose a leader and present yourselves. And I think it's that.
Yeah. Good. So here we are, the main room. Yeah. So, let's introduce ourselves. I didn't introduce myself, sorry guys. But I'm the host here with Jasmine, that's training to be a hostess too. And my name is Heitor. I'm 24, living in a countryside of São Paulo named Batatais. I'm a scientist. I finished my master in genetics and biochemistry. And Igor, I'm a biotechnologist. Yeah.
I'm
really
too.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really good, really good. And that is it, guys. In a hobby, I really love to dance. That is it. And
we
let's
have
see. Yeah,
so many biologists in this room today.
You see?
Guys, yeah. So guys, my name is Jasmine. I'm a student of biology. I'm from Espírito Santo. I'm 22. And I think that I'm training to be a hostess, like Heitor said. He's helping me. And the next month, I will have my own meeting. So please, books and that.
Yeah. So let's see. Rogério, hey man. Could you introduce yourself? I don't know, Rogério, you are here? Yeah. Oh, you are unmuted, but I can't hear you. No. Yeah, I can't hear you, man. Let's skip you for a while, and I'll bring back you later, okay? So Marini, hey, morning, Marini. How are you?
Hello, good morning, guys. My name
Morning.
is Marini. I'm 27 years old. I live in Araxá, Minas Gerais. I am graduated in production engineer, and that's it.
Very good. So you wanted to start the conversation?
I forgot to say I'm from Rio de Janeiro.
Rio de I imagine
because Gabriele,
because of Gabriele, I imagine you're studying UFRJ too.
Yeah. I'm doing a doctor.
A PhD.
PhD. Yeah, I'm doing this.
Good, really good, man. So let's start it.
So guys, we skipped Maria and Igor because they already had introduced themselves on the main room. So let's start with the first question is, what is privilege for you? So we start with that difficult question. What do you think about it, Marini? What is privilege for you?
Okay. Well, I think a privilege is when you can do something that other people can't do. Sometimes it's a little thing for you, and the other can't do or have something basic. I think privilege is that have something the others can't, and that's it.
I told you to Rogério try to sing out and sing again to see if it works. So he's come back after. And for you, Igor, what is privilege for you?
Yeah, it's difficult to think about this theme, because when you see your own life is very comfortable, and you sometimes you never pass to one situation of very difficult in life, and sometimes I very difficult to think about this, because your own life is not in the speech please place, you know. And yeah, basically this is but yeah, when you walk around, you see this the difficult to
understand or realize this.
yeah, realize the understand the difficult for each person, you know.
Yes, for each person, different of your reality.
Yes.
That as that are
That
different
is the
realities.
difficult to think about in this team.
Yes, totally, totally
Yeah.
totally agree.
Rogério, do you want to try answer now?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but it's a little I don't know how to say baixo.
Low.
Low.
It's a little low, but you can hear.
Oh my gosh. This is the first time that I'm trying to use my notebook. Yeah, but I will try. So about the first question, I think privilege is something when you have good opportunities around you, you know. For example, in your case, we are students in English, you know. Some people have the opportunities to live in a country that speak this language, you know, and I think is a kind of privilege, you know, because here in your case, here in Brazil, we wake up speaking in Portuguese, talk to many people in Portuguese, you know, and we don't have the same privilege than another students, for example, that live in the US, Canada, United Kingdom, you know. I think it's a kind of privilege for me, okay?
Yeah, I got it. And how about you, Maria? What do you think? You're muted.
Okay. And the privilege for me is to be happy when I can, to enjoy the life as I can, and to take all the opportunities I have to study, to work. Nowadays, I am unemployed since the beginning of March. So I am studying a lot. I am doing courses, capacity courses, to improve my knowledge, to improve my English, and try to get all the opportunities I have for me. So because nowadays I think is as the classroom, the English classroom today, it's a fantastic opportunity. So I have the privilege to be here today. And when I discovered this course, I don't think once a time to get this opportunity for me. That's okay.
I am the same boat like Igor, because it's difficult to me to talk about privilege because I have so many, so have things that I have, and it's a privilege, and I don't know, because I don't know how to explain that, but it's really hard to know what the other people pass and you don't pass, and you think like, oh my God, this is a privilege. And about you, Ito?
Yes, and it's like something that Marin said, Marin and Maria too. That's it's something that you have the opportunity. There is something that you have, and the other person not. The other person don't have this opportunity. Although, even if this opportunity appears for them, it's harder. It's harder. So that's a huge difference. That's a huge difference between a lot of our realities, and we have different perspectives about this. And see, another perspective is hard, really hard, but it's a thankful and really great experience to do. So I believe that. So privilege, it's about that.
So everyone have answered the first one?
Yeah.
So the next question, which position do you think you would be in the video experience, and why? Do you want to start, Igor?
Yeah. Well, position. The position. That position is just the one example, right? To you see the different kind of people and how difficult is see this different when the group is mixed, but in my case, specific case, it's very tough to think about it, because you never in the beginning of the line, and never in the finish of the line. I think this is a situation that very person realize your own life, because when you see the person in around you, you don't see the worst case, and never see the better case. You in my specifically life, I saw this in the movies, in the paper, in the television, the worst case and the better case. But around me, since seems good. Yeah. See.
Yeah, I got
This
it.
I don't know. I don't think to very happy, very fast in English, and I'm
Yeah,
sorry for
and
that.
no, it's okay. I completely understand it. Sometimes I have some bug and I stay like
Yeah.
looking for nothing that time. So for me, I think I was like in the middle, you know, because I'm a woman, so I don't have privilege for this, but I am a white woman, so I have privilege, but I am I don't know how to say LGBT. I forgot, but it's LGBT. It is that. So I think I was like in the middle. And how about you, Maria?
I think I agree with you too. I think I am in the middle too.
Why?
It's a little difficult to say about the position, but seeing the video, I think I am in the middle. Okay.
Okay.
It's always comparative. It's always relative to someone, to some
Yeah.
situation, and
Yes.
that's difficult to think in this.
Yes.
And about you, Rogério?
Well, guys, for sure, I would stay in the last positions, because life for me was very hard, it was very difficult. Because, for example, my father passed away when I just 80 years old, and I had to work early to help my mom pay all the bills in your house, and unfortunately, I didn't have good opportunities to improve my studies when I was younger, and for sure, I would stay in the last position.
And about you, Maria?
Well, for me, I think it's difficult to define a position, but like Rogério, my life when I was young was so difficult because everything I want, I always need to do a lot of things. So work hard, and I live only with my father, so it was more difficult because I need to help him. But I always do whatever I need to stay better in the future. So I think I had the privilege. I go to the university, and I never. I always have food and clean water. Some things the other persons don't have. But for example, I study in a public university, but on the public university, the university I study, I don't know if every university is like that. And most of the people just study, don't need to work, and I need to work all the university, so it was so hard for me. And I always think, oh, I think they have more privilege than me, but I have more privileged than others. So it's very difficult to compare yourself with others because you always have someone better than you, but always have someone worse than you as well. So I think I'm a privileged person in a lot of aspects, but depends what compare you do. So I think it's it.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And about you, Ito, do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, it's like Marian said, I think it had different types of and different aspects of this privilege. And some of them I'm really privileged about it, and some not. And this make us judgment about this position really difficult because not only one privilege and one field of privilege, we have different fields of, and this makes comparing a comparison really difficult. But I think I will be in the medium to the first ones. And like I said, I had different fields of privilege, and another I don't have this. And what I have, I'm really thankful for this. But what I'm not, it's a different comparison. But that is it. That is it.
It's so hard to talk about it.
Yeah.
Mainly in English. I don't know talking about this in Portuguese. I think everyone.
Yes, it's very difficult to talk in Portuguese, even in English.
So I think everyone had answered the second question. So we'll go to the 30. The third. Do you think that lack of knowledge makes a person less privileged? Why do you think so? What do you think so, Marini?
I don't know what lack means.
It's like falta de conhecimento, lack of knowledge.
Okay. Yes, I think knowledge is important for everything. I will give you some examples. In my family, people don't know, for example, before I start the university, we can study without pay. We have free universities. So some maybe if they know about it, maybe someone do a course in the past, but they don't know. And we can apply this for other cases. Maybe the people don't know the right they have, and it's difficult. I think the first step it's know about, but it's very hard because if you have no idea when you will start to look for the knowledge, I think it's very difficult. But answer the question, I think lack of knowledge makes a person less privileged. And that's it.
Thanks for sharing. And about you, Maria?
Nowadays, the world has changed a lot with the high technology and other things. So I think as nowadays we are in a pandemic situation since last year, so we should have to do all the things online in the online system. And if I always heard about a friend from a friend or another people. I didn't I don't get I don't speak English because I haven't money. But the people doesn't look for like a classroom as like this. We pay only 10 reais about to have these classes. So you have to aproveitar, to
enjoy.
to enjoy the opportunity. Because nowadays, unfortunately, we need to have more knowledge to get a good job. I have a son who is almost 15 years old, and since 4 years ago, I said to him, his name is Bernardo. I said to him, Bernardo, you have to do English because it's so important for all the area you could to enter to study. The English is the main is the principle for nowadays. All the area you have to follow, you need to speak English. Another thing I think it's very important too is reading books to get more vocabulary, to get more knowledge, to growth personally and professionally. And so I think I would like to do a specific course for my area because it's very expensive, and I am unemployed in the moment. So you have to try to look for another opportunities as a free class, or I don't know. Nowadays you have a lot of opportunities to do something if you have to grow up. But I think to you have a good job or get much experience, you have to look for all the things I say.
Yeah, I got it. Igor, do you have an answer?
Yeah, yeah. I think the lack of knowledge it's the very in the basis of the person of less privilege or poverty, because the material things that you can buy and you can get, someone can takes you. Knowledge, no one can takes you.
Yes.
And I think in this line, because if you don't have opportunity to get knowledge and study and apply yourself in some professional area, you just live in a vulnerable situation in your life, because always depends on someone, or the government, or your friend, your families. And because of that, the lack of knowledge is the basis of the poverty, in my opinion. It's in the base of the poorness or poverty. And because of that, I agree that the lack of knowledge is a person that not apply yourself or not have an opportunity to study. It's a person of less privilege in life.
And you, Rogério?
Yes, I totally agree. I guess with knowledge, you get more aware about many things, for example, like your rights, educations, political, work, and so on. I think knowledge is a key for our life.
Yeah, I got it. So guys, our time is almost in the end. So we gonna skip for the number 5 question. And is, if you aren't part of the poverty spectrum, are you automatically privileged? Heitor, I'm gonna start with you because I think you didn't answer the last. I'm sorry.
Yes, about the last one, I wanted to say just really quickly that I have two sides of the question, because I see, as you all said, that the importance and the main role of the knowledge of our lives and of each people life, that makes totally difference and totally makes you more privileged about this or not. Even Maria said about the situation, the pandemic situation. Some children didn't have internet to study, So this is about privilege too. And our other side, it's some people just born with privilege. So it not means that lack of this for this side, they born with lack of knowledge, with lack of some really different types of knowledge, but born privileged. And this is an opposite way to think too. And about the 5-1, yeah, I like it, this question, because it's about different types of poverty. Okay, so when you see in a way that you didn't have something, but you are pursue, or you are trying to get this thing, the money or spirituality or knowledge, you are trying to get better in some things that you are poverty or you are lack of, and this makes you not automatically privileged. Okay, so I disagree with this sentiment. That is it.
And about you, Igor, what do you think?
I little disagree, Heitor, in this case, because privilege, like a poverty, it's a spectrum. Privilege is to a spectrum, and if you don't are part of this spectrum of the poverty, I think that automatically you have some privilege. You have some privilege, and if mesmo se, eu fico esse mesmo se, como se fala isso?
Even
if don't saw in your own life that you're a privileged person, and I think in the but I agree in your way to think in this question, but I think that like poverty, privilege is totally a spectrum of this.
I understand what Igor is trying to say, because I think I agree with him, and I also disagree with Heitor, because the question is not about how many privilege you will have. If you have privilege or not, and the situation of our country today, I think if you just have food, water, and some place to sleep, I think you are already privileged. So I agree a little with, I understand what Heitor said, but I think nowadays, if you don't are in this poverty spectrum, like the really poverty, the most, I don't know how to say that, but a pior, sabe, a parte mais difícil, assim, I think you already have any privilege. And about you, Maria, what do you think?
You are muted. You are muted.
Again. Since the beginning of pandemic situation, nobody imagined that it will be happen. It will happen. So I changed my mind a little about this because as you say in the beginning of the conversation, we are talking about the poverty in general. So as we are through passando, né? We are through in the situation. I think my spiritually is more important nowadays, because it better my mind, and I think I'm feel better too. So if I have food, if I have water, if I have health, I think nowadays it's the most important. It's good for me. And as I am unemployed, I am looking for the social actions too. Every week I am in a social action for to ocupar, to, how can I say ocupar? Ocupar minha mente, ocupar minha cabeça. How can I say?
Occupy.
To feel.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Feel
To feel me, to feel better. To, I think is it. An example. I think many people like material things, but nowadays I prefer to think about me, about my mind, my body, to practice exercise, because I think it's important for our mind too. I think so on, and I think I like to talk to each other independently of how can I say, independently of the people you are. You should to looking to be happy, because the life through very fast, and you think to enjoy each day, a cada dia, each day. Okay.
Yes.
I get it. So I think is everyone back? So hello everyone.
Hey. How's the conversation, guys? What do you think about it? Let's see. Oh, here, even each started the questions will always start. Oh, it's difficult. Let's oh, it's different. We all start with this, you know. But what do you think about Angel? I want to hear about you.
Yeah, was awesome, you know, because any roommate, you know, said some interesting point of view, and I think we agree in most part of the answers. And it's very good to reflect about it, you know, because we kind of really knew what we have and what we don't have, you know, and what where we are in a position in the society. That's interesting to see about it.
Yes, totally. Just been said. Looking. Uh, and I totally agree. Totally agree. And I agree with you all guys in the last question that we said here too. You know, we said about two sides of something that was really good. Different main points of view, different points of view, and this is really good. It's really good. And for you, Gabriele, what do you talk? What do you think? What do you talk about it? What the main
Yeah,
point?
I thought the conversation was very good. I like what Clay said. He's not here anymore, but he said that I was having a problem with the vocabulary and finding the words. Sorry, o carro do pão tá passando.
Okay.
I was having a problem to find the words to express what I think on this. And Clay said that the reason for this is because we don't think about this a lot when, again, carro do pão. So I think it's very good to have these conversations because we force ourselves to think on this topic, and it's very important for us to do this a lot and in every chance that we have for this, because it's very, very good, very important to talk about this. And we were on the 60, the question number 6, and we didn't finish because of the time. But I agree with the man on the video, because I want to give you an example. On the education, when we begin the education process, when we enter school, the Black children, and especially the Black boys, they already begin with a disadvantage. So I don't think with the hard work you can fix this, because it's if you don't begin from the same spot, you will hardly turn the game. I don't know how to say this. So yeah, I agree with the man on the video. So that's it. But I like it. The conversation was awesome.
Yes, it's because of that it is important we talk about these things, because we don't think so much about this in Portuguese. So when we have to speak in English, it's more difficult, and we have to think so much more. And I want to hear about Igor and Maria Renata. How was the first time? Did you like it? You can start, Igor.
I'm very like this experience, but to this experience makes sense to me. It's a experience that you access every day, or the time, maximal time of if you can do this. Yes. Because this knowledge is on construction, you know, and I very like this this team and the group. Very funny and experience, funny and good experience.
Nice. And about you, Maria?
In my opinion, it's a fantastic opportunity for people, and it's a chance to test your English, to improve your vocabulary. And I will say about this course for some friends. and you have the opportunity to speak English every day. You choose the time and you have this opportunity. It's fantastic. It's my first time, but I will continue and I will do the classes every day. It's a pleasure.
It's so good to hear that. So, Eto, do you want to say something to finish our meeting?
Yeah, I want to thank you all, guys, to be here in this Monday morning. I'm a pleasure to be here with you guys, and my privilege too. And I totally want to say that it's important to us, is a really good feeling that you have to respond a feedback on your email. You will receive feedback forms on your email to respond. How was the conversation? How was the host here? And this is really important to our environment, to evolve ourselves and improve ourselves indeed. And that is it, guys. I wanted to thank you all.
Let me say something, please, Eto.
Yes.
Guys, if someone here is coming to the meetings, I don't know how to say that em português, mas se vocês estão entrando nos encontros pela aquele grupo exclusivo do WhatsApp, por favor, façam um cadastro no site do Wix da Aprendi para a gente conseguir colocar vocês na lista de espera, para a gente conseguir contabilizar, senão a gente não consegue achar vocês se vocês não tiverem um cadastro. And this date is important to the improve of TNT, because we have the datas. How can I say datas?
You could say data. Because data is about dados and but you could say.
Let's develop the Brazilian accent. Let develop.
Yes.
So is that.
Yeah, so be safe. Wash your hands. Be safe in this pandemic. And I wish you all a nice week and a nice day.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Bye,